Welcome back to day 44 of 100 Days of Code. Subscribe and turn on bell notification. In the previous video, we covered some basic Python concepts. Today, we'll be diving deep with the complete code and integrating APIs to fetch live stock data directly into your program. Whether you're tracking investments, creating trading bots, or analyzing market trends, this guide will help you become a Python stock expert. Get ready to tap into the exciting world of stock markets. Let's dive in. For stock data, we'll use a popular free API called Alpha Vantage. Alpha Vantage is a web-based API that allows developers to access real-time and historical financial data for stocks, forex, and cryptocurrencies. With Alpha Vantage, you can retrieve data such as stock prices, trading volume, technical indicators, and more. Overall, Alpha Vantage is a reliable and user-friendly API that provides valuable financial data for developers and analysts alike. You'll need to sign up for a free API key on their website, just like getting a special passcode. Accessing their website's API requires signing up for a free API key, which is similar to obtaining a special passcode. This API key will allow you to access the resources provided by the website's API. This is essentially a set of rules and protocols that allow different software applications to communicate with each other. Once you have the API key, you can use it to integrate the website's resources into your own software or application. This can be incredibly useful for a variety of purposes, including data analysis, automated processes, and more. Just be sure to follow any usage guidelines provided by the website to ensure that you are using the API in a responsible and appropriate manner. So we will start with our project. Import requests. This library helps us talk to APIs. Import pandas as PD. This library helps us organize data. Set your API key. Stock API key equal to replace with your actual key. My API will not work for you. You need to make your own API by logging to Alpha Vantage. Assigning the stock name Tesla to a variable. Making the API call, asking for stock information. Construct the API request URL. This is like writing down the exact web address of the stock data you want. Here's an example of a URL that uses an API key from Alpha Vantage to retrieve daily time series data for Tesla. Response equals requests.get URL. Sending a GET request to the specified URL using the requests module. Data equals response.json. It will convert the response to a readable format. Stock data equals data time series daily. Extract the daily time series data from the data variable and assign it to the stock data variable. Creating a list of dates from data. To create a list of dates from data, simply use this line of code. Dates equals list_of_data.keys. This line of code generates a list of closing prices by iterating through a set of dates and extracting the corresponding closing value from the data dictionary. The resulting list is comprised solely of float values. Closing prices equals float data date. Creating a pandas data frame object and assigning values to its columns can be done with the following line of code. This code creates a data frame with two columns, date and closing price, and populates them with the values from the dates and closing prices variables, respectively. df equals pd data frame date and closing price. Export Tesla stock data to CSV file. Save your Tesla stock data to a CSV file by using the following line of code. df.tocsv and write upath over here. Executing the code and accessing data file. Let's run the code and check for errors. Now, navigate to the location where the data file was saved. You will notice a new file named Tesla stock data has been created. Double-clicking on the file will open it using Microsoft Excel. You can now see the two columns of stock names and their corresponding closing prices. And that's it for this video. Now you're equipped to tap into the power of stock data with Python APIs. Explore different APIs, analyze various stocks, and create your own market-savvy projects.